Hello, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, you are going to learn JavaScript functions, how to call function, how to get a return value within the function performed a specific logic is implemented, which is executed, how we are by seeing the real-time example. Let's begin the session. See here, function is a block of code is written to perform a specific task. Whenever you want to use called reusing the function specific lines. Like a code reusing technique, I can simply say that the functions. A JavaScript function is executed when something is invoking inside the logic. And the same function we can call wherever we require to use in our entire project and the forms with a single function itself. How pretty it is easy. So called it is object-oriented programming, like a class and functions and methods. Now we'll see in a simple function how it is going to be called and see. And in our previous lectures also we have seen many functions like making the raising of the events and on change and events. So called we have implemented many functions. Even especially this particular session is to understanding about the function, the purpose it is designed. So we'll see that example. See here, I have taken the two things of the same paragraph and all. To better understanding the same things I'm using repeatedly, the reusing the things. Like the paragraph with the ID only, and the something like a performing the calculation. In this example, we are going to be discussing about the function to be perform a simple calculation, so-called adding, like a sum of two numbers, and return the result. How it is, we'll see. And how we are going to be calling the function, and how do we are going to be fetching the result, we'll see here, right? See, my function name is here, it is called my function only. How it is. As you wish to specify the function. All right. Something is missed over here. Let me see. Yeah, the function performs the calculation, and yes, it is by default. It is displaying the result value. There is a no action I have prepared here. If you want, you can prepare an action. Like see here, what I have implemented here by end of the result, I have to display like a p tag here id demo, and now come to the function here. Now, my function, it is in a function name and a P1, P2, two variables I have used here, right? For within the two parameters, I am passing values to like this. By calling this function here, I am calling by sending 4 and 5 two values parameters. This is the function is called to here this function. And it will be displays like calculating of these two values and return function within the function a keyword called return. Once the value within the function logic of execution of the logic, the remaining value something is there in the function. For the purpose, we are going to prepare the functions. That return value, the end value, I want to get the result as a result set. I want to display somewhere else. For the purpose, the keyword will use for us. Now see, P1 is having some value is 4 and P2 is having variable is having some value of 5. So these two values coming here, P1 into directly I am applying the arithmetic operator of multiplication. P1 into P2. What is P1 into P2? 4 5s are, it will come as a result. It will be calculated here on fly, the result will be calculated here and the return the value of result set. Now the result set will comes to appending with this. This is the document.get element by ID object of demo ID. The result will be displayed here. Like see how simple it is. Save this and reload. We didn't get the result. Just refresh. Yes. So this is the function where I can. Oh, something is wrong here. Yes. Now let's see here. One more script tag is added there. So it is not coming. Something will happen while preparing decisions and the calculations. While writing the code, you will get some errors like this. So called it is not called. So what I'm doing here, I'm calling this specific script here itself. Within the page load only, I'm calling here very simply script diagram applied, and this is also not required within the page. In the body tag, it's also not required. Applying, calling this function, pausing, everything is here. Just I'm replaced from here to here. That's it. Let's refresh. Now see here the result 20. How you are getting? And if you want to change the dynamically the values of 5 are, if I'm changing 5 refresh 25. That's it. How pretty it is. My function is by default it is called itself, and the result by passing the two variables to these numbers, the number 1 and 2, it is calculating here itself and returning the value, and it is appending to this DOM object, and this DOM object available here itself, and now it is mapping the value of the result set. It is going to be printing 6 5 I'll change the value, reload 30. That's it. How to use the functions and how to handle the functions in JavaScript. By making on change, many things we have seen. If you are not gone through and aware of it, go through our previous lectures, you will be learned many things. Thank you for watching this lecture. Thank you.